Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the brand Dossier. Brand Dossier is a perfume brand that makes inspired fragrances from big perfume houses, big perfume hits, and very well known perfume brands. So they've been around for a few years and they make quite an extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. Altogether, I think around 50 perfumes right now they have in their portfolio. And I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before. For a price, they are quite impressive. So this one in particular is called Dossier Ambery Saffron 50 ml EDP. It retails for £40, but as always with brand Dossier, always have vouchers, they always have discount codes. So if you are interested and you're going to purchase, please check their discount codes and things like that. So for example, right now I think they have quite an extensive discount on their perfumes lineup altogether. So before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. More than 85% of you who watch my videos, they're not subscribed, which is a heartache for me and is a heartbreak for me. It doesn't cost you anything, it's just a movement of a finger for you, but it validates my work, it encourages me, it gives me a reason to come back for more videos, to survive this endeavor. Many perfume reviews, they don't do it anymore because by the time goes on, this hobby, this endeavor gets more expensive and you're getting less and less views. So eventually they run out of the option to give up. If you don't want me to give up, if you want me to stay in this endeavor and bring you reviews like this, please don't forget to hit those buttons. That would be very great help to fight the infamous YouTube algorithm, which basically is uneven. It's like it takes from the poor and gives it to the rich. The big YouTubers, the big names in YouTube, they're getting more and more traction, and the smaller channels, they're getting less and less traction, and eventually this way they die out and they get rid of them, and the big ones stay and they get bigger and bigger. So if you want to help me to stay in this endeavor, keep afloat, keep surviving, please help me that way. Just a movement of a finger and it will be a great help. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. As always with brand Dossier, their presentation is very minimalistic, very simplistic. It's a cardboard box, nothing to brag about, but the good thing about it is protecting the bottle, and also it's recyclable, so it's easily recyclable, which is a good thing for the environment and for our pockets. They always come with this information cards. For example, this one, it says 18% perfume oil in it, and it's got the information about the note breakdown and things like that. We don't need that for now. And the bottles are always the same shape, very simplistic, 50 ml bottles with the magnetic cap, which is quite nice. As you can see, the magnetic cap, and that's a good thing because they are quite small and pocketable, and you can easily put it in your car, in your desk, in your bag, and carry it with you, and you don't lose the cap because it's magnetic. And also they are very they're not very substantially heavy, so they are quite nice to carry around if you are into these things. So it says Ambery Saffron, and this one is completely see-through, is colorless, no color to the perfume, which is a good thing because if you are using it on clothing, it doesn't stain your clothing. So let's get to the atomizer. The atomizer is modern and it's silver, and here we go. Look at this. Pressurized atomizer. Beautiful, very good. So how is this fragrance and what's it inspired by? Here we go. First Sniff, first impression for Dossier Ambery Saffron 50 ml EDP, and it's targeted unisex, and here we go. Yeah. If you didn't know already, this is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. There are literally thousands, well maybe not thousands, but literally hundreds of fragrances out there that are inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540 for a good reason. Baccarat Rouge 540 has been very popular for the last 10 years. The popularity grew even more, and that's why these companies, they notice that people want them, buy them, and then they can create the similar fragrances for you. For this one is, as I said, 50 ml, for retails for £40, but they always have discount code at the moment. The discount code is quite substantial, and you're getting this for around £26, something like that. For that price, this is beautiful. Yeah, very, very similar. I would say around 95% similarity to Baccarat Rouge 540, the original, and also the ADP, and to some extent to the Parfum. So if you like that DNA of fragrances, it's quite bold. Don't forget, overall, Baccarat Rouge 540 is an acquired taste. I remember a few years ago when I smelled it first, I didn't like it whatsoever. It was like, holy moly, what is this? It's too much for me. It's too strong. It's too in my face. Too much leather feel to it. Too much burning sugar feel to it, and also, or you know, other stuff. So, but as always with this endeavor, with this hobby, if you keep smelling something, you get familiar. You or start to appreciate it. Not all the time, sometimes this happens, but now I like it very much so because I like the amberiness of it. I like that spiciness of it. I like the florals in here. I like the leathery aspect. I like the sugary aspect of it. So for now, I'm quite a big fan of it. So this one stack up very well with any other fragrances out there in terms of inspired fragrances from the Baccarat Rouge 540. It's very well done, it's very well put together. The ingredients are very, very good in here. The concentration of oil is quite strong in here. It's very, very strong at the moment. It's feeling the room, feeling the house, feeling everything is so strongly projecting. So yeah, very, very similar. 90 to 95% similarity to Baccarat Rouge 540, no doubt whatsoever. Goodness me, it's almost, if you put this one and Baccarat Rouge on the other hand, not only you can't tell the difference, nobody else can tell the difference. It's so close. Quality wise, obviously Baccarat Rouge 540 is quality a little bit better, but is it 10 times better? Because Baccarat Rouge 540 is about £300-400. This is about under less than £40. So you do the maths, tenth of the price. But is it 10 times better? The Baccarat Rouge 540, is it 10 times better than this? No, maybe twice better, maybe, but not 10 times better. So the quality in here is very, very well done. It's very nice. It's very well put together. The perfumery is very good. Smells great. The DNA in here is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what they say in terms of note breakdown. So this is according to Fragrantica. On top we have saffron, orange blossom. In the mid we have cedar, plum and jasmine. And in the base we have amber, oakmoss and balsam fir. So the saffron is here giving it that spicy aspect. So the spiciness in here is quite deep and dense, and also giving it the leathery feel. So the saffron here is the one that is doing the heavy lifting. Almost 90% of, not 90%, maybe 70% of the character at least for the first impression, is coming from that saffron. Saffron is huge, is big, is bold, is deep, is dense, is very strong, is very spicy, is quite leathery. The burnt sugar feel right now is, I don't know, they're not mentioning it, but it is there very distinctly, and also a little bit of caramel feel to it as well. So it's caramelly, it's burnt sugary. It's quite woody. The woods are quite clean in here. I'm smelling cedar sandalwood combination, which they're not mentioning. Again, they're mentioning the cedar, but they're not mentioning the sandalwood because it's quite smoothie, this one. The orange blossom, the jasmine, and the the jasmine and the sandalwood making it quite smooth. So overall, it's quite smooth, and it's quite rounded. It's quite well put together. It doesn't have that harshness. It doesn't have chemical feel to it. It doesn't have sharpness. None of those in here. Very well done. The plum in here can hint of that dark fruitiness, not too much. I'm not getting that much of it. Yeah, it is there, but it's just a smidgen of it. It's very a small amount of plum in here. Usually with plum perfumes, you can distinctly feel the plum very strongly. In here, it's mostly a supportive role rather than being plum. So it is there, but it is supportive role. And jasmine in here plus the orange blossom can have that white floral feel. So you need to like your white floral to enjoy it. But the white florals again are mainly in the background here. The saffron is doing this heavy lifting in here, so saffrony at the moment. And also I'm smelling something like nutmeg and cinnamon combination. So cinnamon, nutmeg plus the saffron giving it that deep, dense, thick spiciness of this perfume. The amber in here is quite it's a combination of both ambers. So it's a deep dense amber plus very effervescent and fluffy. So that is the beauty of this perfume. Many people love Baccarat Rouge because of that, because the amber is very well done in here, mainly coming from the ambroxan and Isoe Super in here. Isoe Super and ambroxan are quite big in this perfume. I think at least about maybe 40-50% of this perfume is a combination of Isoe Super and ambroxan, so you need to like this kind of fragrance to enjoy it. And that is giving it that deep dense amber. So the amber is not only is deep dense and spicy and sweet amber, but you're getting that effervescent, that transparent, that see-through amber as well, which is very nice. The Oakmoss and the Fair Balsam in here giving it that green aspect. So it is quite green, it's quite earthy, it's quite balsamic, there's a little bit of balsamicness to it, a little bit of that camphousness to it, and also it's leafy, it's grassy, hint of grassiness in here as well, which is adding to the complexity of this fragrance. Very well done, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. If you like the Baccarat Rouge DNA, you will love this for the price. It's very well done. Let's get to the what you expect to smell from this fragrance very quickly. So very woody. The woods are quite clean in here, but nevertheless I'm smelling something like a wood shave or wood chips, and it's a combination of sandalwood, cedar in here. The amber is a combination of both ambers. Not only is deep dense, spicy, sweet, thick, gooey amber, but you're getting a effervescent, see-through, airy and transparent amber as well, which is a very nice thing to do in a combination of these two. Majority of perfumes, they will have only one of them. In here you're getting both ambers in the same time. Warm spiciness, which is mainly coming from the saffron. The saffron is doing the heavy lifting in here, but I'm smelling cinnamon and nutmeg behind the saffron as well. The white florals are a combination of jasmine and the orange blossom, which is very nice in here. It is very mossy, it's earthy, it's green, is a little bit that rocky feel to it as well, and earthiness is definitely there. Hint of fruitiness, which is coming from that plum, but it's not a huge player, and it's quite sweet, but the sweetness in here is a little bit more than moderate sweetness. Okay, so it's a combination of sweet and sour feel in here. One thing they're not mentioning, I'm smelling some definitely some zestiness in here. So I'm smelling at least bergamot, lemon, if not more, because it's got very that sweet and sour feel, or sweet and bitterness here as well. So a little bit of sweet and sour and a little bit of sweet and bitter feel to it as well. And overall it's quite leathery, which is again coming from that saffron, which is giving it quite a leathery feel. The leather in here is quite clean. It's not a rugged leather, it's not a dark leather, it's not a super funky leather or anything like that, but nevertheless it's got a hint of that animalic leatherness in here. Not too much, it's a very smidgen of it. So if you like the description I gave you and you like Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA, you will love this. If you don't like Baccarat Rouge 540 or you don't care for it, you won't care for this, because this is very similar to it. Not only in terms of smell DNA, not only in terms of inspiration, it's very close, but in terms of smell and in terms of quality and in terms of feel of it overall, is very close to Baccarat Rouge 540. So who is it for? Definitely I would say 25 years and older to be in the safe side. Don't forget the Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA is on an acquired taste of things, but many people are familiar with it now, so you would know. If most likely many of you smelled Baccarat Rouge 540 or something similar to it during your combination of fragrances. So I would say a mature nose will appreciate this better than a youngster, definitely. In terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but because it's got some freshness to it, you can use it all year round. Unless it's a very high heat in summer, I think this could be very cloying. And in terms of occasion, this is again very versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal, going out, special occasion, special ceremonies like wedding, or even going to do your chores, work, gym. Everything is very versatile. You can do that as well. And also gender wise, this is bang in the middle, unisex, no sex at all here. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem whatsoever. So if you are looking for something very close to Baccarat Rouge and you like it to be well done, smells great, good quality, very affordable, very accessible, very reasonably priced, this is a very good alternative to it. I absolutely give it 2 thumbs up, yes for a first impression. As I said earlier, I wasn't a big fan of Baccarat Rouge 540 when it came out first, but slowly I got I got used to it now, so I liked it, and now is one of my favorite fragrance DNA. So if you are going to get it for first time, this could happen to you as well. So it's an acquired taste overall. Okay guys, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfume like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. This beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and get something very beautiful in return and support me that way, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for the lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality they have. They are bold, big, artistic, unique. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I see you later. Bye.